Hello and welcome to Creative Witchy Mama. Thank you so much for those that are tuning on in here or once again, tuning in for another installment from me. Thank you so much. And for those that are new here, honestly, I'm so grateful for everybody, but a very warm welcome to you. Uh, if you haven't yet subscribed and you do feel called to do so, I would be so grateful. It really helps my channel grow and helps me get to know you just like you're getting to know me too. Um, so now that we've done all the formalities, I just want to talk about a bit of an experience I had today. So, for those that have been following along, I do, as you can see behind me, or should I say over here, I love I love doing a lot of oracle cards, singing bowls, things like that. And I listen to a lot of tarot too. Now, today I went along to a psychic expo here in my town. And I've been so many times before, and I've had some great readings. I bought some beautiful things in the past, and today just thought, you know what, I'll go along, see what today has to offer. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a reading by somebody that I haven't seen before. And so because quite often I go to the same person, an amazing palm reader actually, and I often go to see her. But today, actually, she wasn't even there, which was probably a great thing because it meant that I had to see somebody else anyway if I was going to see someone. So yeah, so I did a bit of a loop around and I caught this eye of this lovely lady who I happened to meet at a dear friend's memorial. And she's like, "Oh, your friends is so and so," and I was like, "Oh my god, yeah." And she said, "I met you at Brenda's memorial," and so we got chatting, and she was a tarot reader and psychic medium. So I'll sit down and see what you've got to offer. So I sat down with her, and I walked away from it, and I was like, didn't really resonate with a lot of that. Basically, the cards that came out were that I was stuck in my head a lot. I'm a bit of a yes person, always giving to others, and not setting many boundaries and all of this. And I was like, no, that doesn't really sound like me. I feel like I am doing that anyway. So I do another loop around, and I went and bought a beautiful little tongue drum. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. I should have brought it with me actually to show you, but it is so beautiful. I started playing it, and Harrison just like lit up. His smile lit up the room. So I was like, well, I have to get that. I wish I'd been in a position to be able to walk away with a handpan because they had handpans there, and oh my goodness, they were doing such a great deal. And I was just like, oh, I would love to, but yeah, not at the moment, but definitely in my future for sure. But started with this little tiny tongue drum, and Harrison just loved it. So that was really lovely. And went around and bought some crystals because, as you can see, I collect crystals. Managed to find a beautiful like tower with like garnet and stuff, and it was really nice. And I saw another lady that I'd seen many times and bought a new beautiful oracle deck that I'd never seen before. And it's like about fairy tales. It's very sweet, very lovely, and really gorgeous illustration. So anyway, on my way back around, I'd done all my little things, and I saw another lady who does like mediumship, and yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm going to sit down. She didn't have anybody. I felt drawn to her, and sat down, and lo and behold, she basically said exactly the same things. And I think in a way I was a bit annoyed at what the first lady had said. Obviously it wasn't her fault, it was the cards that were coming out. This was, a reflection of me. But I was like, no, I'm not happy with that. I want to see what somebody else says. Yeah, she basically confirmed everything that the first lady had been saying. That I get stuck in my head quite a lot, that I haven't set enough boundaries, and I need to give to myself. And, I guess what it's made me do more than anything is reflect on, okay, do I have some areas that I do actually need to kind of hone in on? Do I need to set some boundaries? Are there some people that I need to set boundaries with, or maybe with my time just in general? And, I said to her, I said, well, I'm a solo mum. And she said, I don't think it's to do with you being a mum. She said, I think it's to do with like outside stuff. And I understand exactly where she's coming from, because I like to give. I like to give a lot, as much as I can, to people, to friends. And I very rarely say no to doing something. So, yeah, I do always, help out. Um, so yeah, but I was like, oh, okay, that's obviously a bit of reflection for me, and maybe for me to go a bit more inwards and, yeah, have some meditation, and maybe actually carve out some time for me, some more time for me, because perhaps what I'm currently carving out is not enough. And, I guess it's probably a bit of a warning. But, also with this second lady, Brenda came through, that is a dear friend of mine who passed away, and, it really was beautiful. And she said, I just want to give you a big hug. She wants to say thank you for all the things that you've done. And, I didn't really do anything for her, but maybe she feels appreciative of the friendship that we had. So, and I certainly do. I miss her a lot, and I know that she's around us. I know that Harrison communicates with her. I feel that he does, that he plays with her, and that she's here. Um, she's actually up here on my shelf. I've got a beautiful photo of her, and some crystals that were hers. So yeah, it was a very interesting day, but I also wanted to share with you this amazing handmade piece. Look at this. Look at this. It's a horseshoe with the tree of life in fluorite. And it is by a lovely lady called Jenny from Canterbury Crystals. And oh my goodness, so gorgeous. So if you haven't made yourself down to one of the expos, one of the psychic expos, go and give it a go. You never know what the day is going to bring you. So that is it from me today. I just wanted to talk about my day of learning to perhaps reflect a little bit, inwards, and maybe live a bit more in the present. I really thought I was doing that, but in reflection, maybe I can be doing it a lot more. So thank you so much for watching today. And like I said earlier, if you haven't yet subscribed, I would be truly, truly grateful. Mwah. Till next time. Bye.